A Halloween series that doesn't feature Michael Myers. Let's talk about it. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, but not today.
Not today, Satan.
So, pretty much all day today, my Instagram and Facebook feeds have been filled with this very generic looking post about how there is a new Halloween TV series in the works that reportedly will not feature Michael Myers. And after seeing enough of these posts floating around to actually give this some thought, I decided to Google it. And as you can see, absolutely nothing comes up. So at this time, whatever news this is needs to be treated as a rumor. From what I can tell, the first real post like this was made by a Twitter user called Buy Physical Media, which I can't even check out because I don't have Twitter. So we've established that this is just a rumor. It's just hearsay at this point and should be treated as such. But it got me thinking, what would a Halloween TV show with no Michael Myers look like? Let's say that this hypothetical becomes a reality and we do have a Halloween TV series with no Michael Myers. How do you feel about that? As a matter of fact, before I dive deep into how I would feel about a Halloween series with no Michael Myers, I want to hear from you guys. So please, pause the video, go down to the comments, and let me know your thoughts. What do you think it would look like? Is it a good idea? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What would you do? Let me know any and all thoughts that you have about this topic down below in the comments section, and I will meet you guys down there for a general discussion. Now, the reason that I want you to do this right now is because I want to hear the thoughts straight from your brain, completely unbiased. So, go for it. All right, are you getting there? Oh yeah, that is an interesting point. Okay, it looks like you're all done. So, it's my turn. All right, where do I even begin? Now, I know that I am and have been publicly a huge advocate for wishing that the Halloween series would have gone the anthology route back when they tried to originally do it with Halloween 3, branching off from Michael Myers and trying to tell a completely unrelated story. You can watch any video on this channel that mentions Halloween 3, and I've always said the same thing. I think that Halloween 3 is a great story. I love the anthology idea, although I do think that they probably should have immediately started that after Halloween 1 with Halloween 2. I think that it's kind of weird to stretch the first story into two different titles, but whatever. That's what they did. And then we got Halloween 3. It was a completely unrelated story, and I just think that that would have been great to see instead of 40 mediocre to bad Michael Myers stories. I was just a big fan of getting a new Halloween film every Halloween that told a totally new and completely unrelated Halloween-related story. However, with that being said, and the fact that this route failed once, and then we absolutely buried it under the Michael Myers agenda for the last 40 plus years, well, it means that we could absolutely never have a true anthology series under the Halloween name. And it's not because I don't want it. Obviously, I just told you guys that I love the anthology idea. It's because 95% of the target audience are going to hate this. They just will not accept it. They will not allow it. It will not do well. They will not watch it, and they will only talk about it on the internet. It just has to be Michael Myers now. I mean, it had to be Michael Myers 43 years ago in 1982, and it definitely has to be Michael Myers now after 4 decades of making Halloween a strictly Michael Myers related IP. I'm telling you, the fans will absolutely reject anything that isn't Michael Myers under the Halloween name. For better or worse, they just will. And this is all to say that the new series would be in a timeline unrelated to Myers. I guess it could end up going one of two ways. It could be a TV series based in Haddonfield after Michael's reign of terror, but that begs the question, which reign of terror would this be set after, or would it be a completely new one? It could be after Halloween 1 and retcon the rest of the series. This could take place after the timeline of Halloween 1, 2018 Kills and Ends. This could be directly after Halloween H2O. There's been so many retcons and remakes and retellings already that they really could just pick whatever timeline they wanted, pick whatever they don't want to exist, and go from there. Personally, I think that's super annoying. If I was going to do a Halloween TV series, I would retell the story of Michael Myers, and then whatever happens after that is just based solely in that universe. Anyways, I don't want to get too off track. That could be a totally different video on its own. I guess the second option would be to do another series in Haddonfield that tells a different horror story for each episode or each season, as if the town itself is the villain. Something between a Halloween and a Silent Hill 2 style story. Personally, I think this might be pretty cool, but it's far too late in the series to try to do this. They would still 1,000,000% need some sort of ties to Michael Myers to get traction. Either the first season would have to be the Michael Myers season and tell the story of Michael Myers, whether that's the story of how the town exists after Michael's disappearance. And yes, I'm saying disappearance because Michael was definitely never killed with a refrigerator by some old woman that he definitely could have and should have killed in 2018, and his body was never crowd-surfed by the town of Haddonfield into a giant grinder for the worst practical effects that I've seen in modern cinema in a long, long time. That just didn't happen. So, like I was saying, after Michael's disappearance, but even then, you would have to use flashbacks to tell the story of Michael Myers, so it would feature Michael. Or they would have to set up a new, current version of Michael and just tell his story anyways. Or a mixture of both. Episode 1, Michael's rampage. Episode 2, the town starts healing. Episode 3, new, scary, weird thing happens. Maybe like the original idea for Halloween 4. I don't know. All I'm trying to say here is it would absolutely have to be a Myers series at first. But then again, this is all just hypothetical and there's zero confirmation at the time of me filming this video that there is anything other than a rumor. It just kind of got my gears turning and I wanted to check in with you guys and give you my thoughts on a Myers-free Halloween TV series, whether or not that would be a good idea or a bad idea, whether or not it's realistic, and to clear up the fact that this is entirely just hearsay at this point. And again, while I am a huge fan of Halloween 3 and the idea of an anthology series, I just don't think that it's possible or a good idea at all at this point. And because I think it's a bad idea, I'm sure that that is exactly what they will end up doing because my God, did you see the last 2 movies? Who the greenlit ends? I just can't see it working out to be a Myers-free thing after 40 years of Myers literally being the Halloween IP. And you gotta remember, the vast majority of the people that are going to be watching this series aren't going to be like me. These folks probably hate Halloween 3 or don't even know that there is a Halloween movie that doesn't feature Michael Myers. How do you think the general audience is going to react to a Myers-free Halloween production? Whether it is a movie, a TV show, a video game, whatever. Preferably a movie, but we just need something that gets Myers right. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. The David Gordon Green trilogy really tricked us.
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
2018 seemed like it was on the right track. I mean, there was like some cringy dialogue and some really forced callbacks that were unnecessary, but for the most part, it seemed like they knew what they were doing and that they would be able to take out those cringy parts and really give us the ultimate Michael Myers film with Halloween Kills. And honestly, that's what we were promised, but everything that Halloween Kills got right, like the portrayal of Michael Myers, it doubled down on the awful cringy bits.
Evil dies tonight!
Evil dies tonight!
All right,
And then there was Ends. David Gordon Green's ultimate comedy, trolling an entire franchise and its fan base. So yeah, at the end of the day, I just don't think that this is even remotely the right time to try to do a Halloween series or a Halloween anything that doesn't feature Michael Myers. I think maybe, just maybe, somebody should really focus on getting the story of Michael Myers right first, and then we can see where the series goes in the future. But hey, these are all just my opinions. So, I think that that is going to just about do it for today's video. If you're new here and you liked my take, or if you didn't like it at all, all and you just want to show up to disagree with me in the comments from time to time, please consider subscribing. If you're a Michael Myers fan, then you should probably stay tuned because my next video will be a really nice Michael Myers mask unboxing. I'm pretty excited for that one. And if you don't mind, drop a like, leave a comment, do all of the cliche YouTube bullshit that helps out smaller, real channels like myself during Mr. Beast's reign of terror on this platform. I sure would appreciate it. So, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to just getting Myers right. And I will see you guys in the next one.